You have been preparing for your year of rewards, which is on the way for you. Some of you are actually stepping into it right now, Aquarius. We're going to look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius because something major is on the brink right here. And you guys can feel it, you know it. And it comes with a lot of pentacles around it. The pentacles are falling down as if that is a big payout coming in, like through a beneficiary disbursement, real estate disbursement. But most of you, this is a career endeavor that is going, or project that is going to come into play and actually produce something important for you. It doesn't just include prosperity, includes everything. So this doesn't just include money. This is status, social status. I don't mean how many people are on your FB. Now I'm talking about real status in society, where you're stepping into a new plateau, being in the spotlight, taking action, being a leader as you are meant to be with this beautiful King of Wands. So this is you, beautiful, beautiful Aquarians. You're stepping into your own superpower, your super strength, and that is what's going to turn everything pivot. It's all pivoting, but it's doing it very, very quickly. It's going to happen super quick for a lot of you. Some of you, it'll happen by the end of October. Others of you, it's going to turn into November, December, boom, just over the next few months. And there it is. You are preparing. You have been clearing out old stuff, icky stuff, and releasing old emotional stuff. And it has been hard. 2, 3, 4 years is what I'm seeing. 2-3-4. 2, 3, 4, progressive number. Okay, nothing happens by chance in these readings, Aquarius. This is, and I'm a fellow Aquarian, all right, so I'm going to have to listen to this as well. And again, this is for sun, moon, and rising. But what I'm seeing is you had to really cut ties with some of the people that you love. It may have been a Capricorn for some of you. That devil energy, the icky energy has been around you, circling around you for a long time. And I mean a long time. It probably goes way back before 2 or 3, 4 years ago. This has been something you've been fighting for quite some time. But yeah, I'm seeing you knew as a child, this is part of your destiny. That's what your soul's purpose is. Exactly what's coming in. So the rewards come with it. So let's pull a couple more cards. Yeah, we have the 8 of Pentacles, working really hard on creating an abundant life, one filled with anything that you want. That keeps you in your place of purpose. That's what I just heard. You've been asking to receive the money that you need. I don't mean a penny more. I don't mean you've been asking to be exceedingly wealthy, although that could be part of it for some of you. But this is really about getting the things that you need, working hard at this new project. Remember, you've been preparing for something new that is coming in, and that's what these cards are showing. So this is beautiful confirmation of the guided message that I hear for you. Let's pull some detail on this, okay? Because there is something. We'll look at whoever is attached to this. It could be a person, a fellow Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and a Capricorn, like I said, but we'll see if there's anyone else coming through in a little bit more detail about them in just a moment. But let's look at this, this card right here. We have the card of the Hierophant, okay, which indicates change. Number 5, changes en route to you. You've been feeling this for a long time, hearing it, probably saying, yeah, it's not the change that I want. But this time, Aquarius, it's the change that you actually desire, because your traditions that you hold on to, being a fixed sign that you are, being a beautiful energy, vibrating zodiac sign of Aquarius, this is coming from inside of you. Okay, so it aligns with you. This meshes with you. It's going with the flow, because remember, you're coming in strong in the King of Swords energy. That means you are in your superpower. You have highly attuned. You've been working diligently, probably over the last few years, with everything that's going on around you. You've found the time, made the time, created it to happen, where you can identify what's going on. We have the 3 of Wands, planning and preparing. You're planning and preparing to move. Some of you are going to relocate. You're going to travel. Ooh, I hope this for me, because I plan on traveling. more. I'm in Texas now. I move around, but I mean, in new places. And it's time for you to look forward and know that karma is there for those that tried to block you. I feel some of you, you had one, two, three people around you that were key, that blocked you from reaching that level of success, that level of achievement, of getting to that purpose that you've been wanting since childhood. You may have forgotten about it until years have passed and now you remembered, oh yeah, I did want that when I was a child. Whatever it is, this is looking forward to the future, no longer worried about anything the past is done. It is literally over. So we can't go back. And the only time the past is in our present is when we create it to be. When we say, oh, it hurt me when they did this, and we feel it at the same time, and then it really affects us. You have to be able to say, yeah, it happened, and move forward. I feel some of you are going to write your story out. You're literally going to write your story out, and it is going to go public. You're going to be traveling to new destinations, new places, and just saying, you know, the world is your oyster. I can see the future because we know you can. Okay. and and you're going to see, like looking in a crystal ball, maybe getting a reading. My readings are closing permanently on the in the end of the October, but maybe anything that you use, any method, any technique you use to know how to identify what you're feeling so that it takes you in the right direction. We have the Prince of Cups, the Prince of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio individual. This is a family member for some of you, truly, whether this is your child or a somebody from your birth family. I feel, again, there are three people that have been blocking you from attaining this Ten of Cups. Three individuals that were sneaky and seductive and non-productive. Those are the three words that I was just guided to say to you. Please leave a comment if that resonates with you through that guided message. Things are getting ready to change, and whoever this person is, particularly if they were young and they were whimsical, okay, being whimsical, like whatever, que sera, sera. If they were acting like it was no big deal and just kind of blowing you off, they're going to feel the loss very, very soon. They may not have over the last 2 to 4 years, but now they're going to feel the loss, especially if you have not been in communication with them. Something's coming through where it's going to jog their memory, and they're going to see what a booger they were as far as hurting you. Some of you, it's a Virgo individual that may have been out of balance and not telling the truth. And again, a family member, and it could be a close friend, but I feel, you know, that close friend falls under, you consider them family. They wanted to attain, I'm hearing they wanted to attain success on their own. They wanted to achieve their goals, and they used you to get to that route. And that's not surprising, Aquarius, because you are a humanitarian, which means you love to give. Even though you are extremely good at reading people, you know what's coming. You can even tell when somebody's going to flip you upside down. One of the problems used to be, I don't know if it still is, it won't be as we go forward, you would still continue to give to that person even if you knew. It's almost like unconsciously, on a spiritual level, you knew you would get through it. So it meant you were helping that person out somehow. You continued to do it even though you knew it wasn't going to be in your best interest to do it. Whoever this person was, some of you it was your mother. It was your mother, maybe a father, but it was a parent for sure. Whoever this person was, they were very creatively manipulative. Emotionally manipulative, got into your head, got into the head of other people around you, created a web of people that blocked you, that said, oh, Aquarius, you don't know what you're talking about. I heard from so-and-so. And half of them didn't even say they heard it. They just denied you. Okay, so that denial that was going on is getting ready to change, and just know you're being guided. And this message is meant for every single Aquarius out there, sun, moon, rising, whether you are in a form of success that you think is there, we never stop growing, we can always achieve more, or you're breaking through and breaking away from these people. You are being guided to continue to listen to your guides. That Eight of Wands, that's communication from the other side. They're talking to you, your guides, your angels, your spirit around you. I see totem pole. Some of you pay attention to your synchronicities. You may be very attached to a specific animal. A blue jay has been showing up for the past 5 or 6 days. Every single day I see this one blue jay, and I walk every day. I walk like 20 miles a week, right? And every day I walk, this blue jay comes. That is a guide that is there for me. So my point of sharing that is there is an animal that is around you. Some of them, you guys, it may be a blue jay. Let me know in the comments if it is. Whatever this is communicating with you your strength and your ability to conquer, to overcome and get on your destined path. We will guide you to it. That was your message. All right, and before I continue, I want to let you know, Aquarius, I am going live. I have not gone live in a really long time, but on October 25th at 10:30 Central Time, AM Central Time, I am going live right here on YouTube. Okay, so I hope to see you there joining in the show. We have this beautiful Empress card. Now, the Empress has been showing up in a few of the readings that I've done. Make sure you look at your sun, moon, rising. Okay, I'm not really focused on love, although I am going to bring out some cards in just a second and see if it has anything to do with it, with this reading. You're completing a cycle that you were destined to complete. And the beautiful thing is you've been seeing it. You've been having crazy dreams, and we're going to talk about that in the live show more in depth. But those dreams were all significant of you accomplishing this goal. Everything you're doing, everything you've been doing is preparing you. Your entire life has been preparing you for this particular moment of moving into a place of security. And I hear the word franchise and a life that you knew was coming to you. Okay, so now they're saying thank you. They're saying that you mapped it out with them. They're telling me you sat down with them and you mapped it out before you were ever born. This has to do with knowing you were here for this particular event, this particular person, this particular situation. That's what you were preparing for. And this beautiful energy right here, oh, this is like, that's your superpower. Look, this is your total, complete superpower right here. Okay, and we have the Empress over here. So whoever you were dealing with, if you're dealing with a mother and a father, you're dealing with your parents and they held you back somehow, even if it meant going through a rough childhood, whatever it was, it's all gone. Everything is clearing up the plate, boom, boom, clearing out this old cycle, because you are literally moving into a new one. Again, if you thought you already moved into it, and you may have actually taken steps in the right direction, but you're not quite there yet. If you're doing really, really well, that means you're going to go even higher, or you're going to tweak it and you're going to go in a different direction again. But Aquarius, you've got something absolutely incredible on the way. Now I'm going to pull 2 more cards for you guys. And please leave a comment. This is your soul family. We want to hear what you have to say. Please be respectful. As always, we will all communicate back and forth in the comments here. So let's see what they want you to know. Whoops, there it is. Okay, we have the card of empathy. Now remember, I'm talking about how you go above and beyond for people. You have empathy for people, even though you haven't experienced what they've experienced. There is a part of you that has. You know that you have been here before. You know that in your soul that these are things that you've experienced. You have this massive inner knowledge, inner wisdom. Some of you know how to tap into your Akashic records, so you can even go back and you can check on what I'm saying and to know that it is actually true. And I'm proud of you for knowing how to do that. Empathy, I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. So that's what you've been going through, especially with these people that I'm talking about. Okay, I don't feel romance is in here. I feel it's just part of it. It's all rolled in together. So it may be a romantic partner for some of you. But let's pull your angel message, because this is a huge, profound, and defining time for our Aquarians. It is really, really big. This one. Archangel Gabriel, you have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. You see how this card fits exactly what I just said in the reading. What is coming for you is very big. It's very important, and it is going to put you on not just on your soul and life purpose, not furthering your actual purpose. It is going to put you in a place of spiritual and physical existence that is going to be move you to a new level, ascend you in your soul. Much love.